Welcome to the Health and Wellness Zone. I'm sure you've heard the news. Today we're talking about a sensitive but important topic: impotence, also known as erectile dysfunction, ED. Many men experience it at some point, but when it becomes frequent, it can be a sign of an underlying health issue. So let's break it down. What is impotence? What causes it? Its symptoms, treatments, and possible complications. Stick around till the end for expert tips on prevention and treatment. So what are we talking about when we say impotence? Basically, it's when a man can't get or keep an erection firm to perform sexual intercourse. You might also hear it called erectile dysfunction or ED. It's way more common than you think, especially as guys get older. But listen, ED is not just something you have to live with as you age. It's often a sign that something else is going on in your body. Think of it like that check engine light in your car. It's a signal to get things checked out. Millions of men deal with this. The good news is that there are ways to treat it and even prevent it. So, let's get into the causes, symptoms, and treatments for ED, so you can take control of your health. Alright, let's dive into what causes impotence, and trust me, it's more than just what's going on down there. It's a complex issue with a bunch of potential culprits: physical, psychological, and lifestyle factors. Things like heart disease, diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. These can all mess with blood flow, and good blood flow is key for a healthy erection. Testosterone is a big player in sexual function, so if your levels are low, that can definitely contribute to ED. Neurological disorders like Parkinson's or multiple sclerosis can also be a factor, as can Peyronie's disease, which is where scar tissue forms in the penis and causes curvature. Our mental and emotional health plays a huge role in sexual function. Stress, anxiety, depression, these can all take a toll on your libido and your ability to get an erection. Relationship problems and performance anxiety can also be major factors. Smoking is a big no-no, guys. It damages blood vessels and messes with circulation. Alcohol can also contribute, especially if you're overdoing it. Drug use too can definitely have an impact. And then there's exercise or lack thereof. Being inactive can lead to weight gain and other health problems that contribute to ED. So, how do you know if you're dealing with ED? Well, it's not always obvious. The most obvious sign is trouble getting an erection in the first place, but it can also show up as difficulty maintaining an erection, losing it before you or your partner are satisfied. And it's not just about erections. Reduced sexual desire is another sign. If you're just not feeling it as often, that could be a symptom too. You might also experience things like premature ejaculation or even delayed ejaculation. And pay attention to how you're feeling emotionally. Are you stressed or frustrated about your sexual performance? That's important too. If these symptoms are happening regularly, or if you're feeling anxious or worried about it, it's time to talk to your doctor. We all have off days. If it happens every now and then, don't freak out. It's totally normal. Okay, so you've recognized the signs, you've talked to your doctor, and you've been diagnosed with ED. What's next? The good news is that there are plenty of treatment options available. One of the first things to consider is lifestyle changes. These are often the easiest and most effective ways to improve your sexual health. We're talking about things like exercising regularly, eating a balanced diet, quitting smoking, and cutting back on alcohol. Managing stress is also huge. Find healthy ways to cope with stress, like meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. If lifestyle changes aren't enough, your doctor might recommend medication. You've probably heard of PDE5 inhibitors. These are drugs like Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra. They work by increasing blood flow to the penis, making it easier to get and maintain an erection. Testosterone therapy is another option if low testosterone is the culprit. If your ED is stemming from psychological factors, your doctor might suggest therapy. A therapist can help you work through stress, anxiety, depression, or any relationship issues that might be contributing to your ED. But remember, never self-medicate. It's crucial to talk to your doctor before starting any new medications or treatments for ED. Okay guys, we've talked about what impotence is, what causes it, how to recognize the signs, and the treatment options available. But why is it so important to address ED? What happens if you just ignore it? Well, for starters, untreated ED can really take a toll on your self-esteem and lead to depression. It can also put a strain on your relationships. Difficulty with sexual intimacy can create distance and frustration between you and your partner. And if you're trying to conceive, ED can lead to infertility. ED can actually be an early warning sign of more serious health problems like cardiovascular disease. By addressing ED, you're not just improving your sexual health, you're potentially protecting your overall health and well-being. It's about taking a proactive approach to your health and addressing any underlying issues that might be contributing to your ED. That's a wrap. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need this information, and subscribe for more health tips. Let me know in the comments. What topics should I cover next? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.